Purim is considered the happiest and funnest holiday in the Jewish calendar. But is that just the modern interpretation of Purim? We went to find out how much fun is actually allowed on Purim, and why do we pretend to eat the ears of one of the biggest Jew hater, Haman.
Here comes the story of Purim.
So let's start from the very beginning. Why do we even celebrate the holiday of Purim?
Purim became a very happy holiday, kids, costumes, people enjoying it. That's not the original meaning of Purim. It was a very solemn holiday in which people celebrated the salvation from the first anti-Semite person in history, which is Haman. The idea of costumes and drinking too much and enjoying and having a real fun, it's modern idea. Only maybe 300 or 400 years ago, initiated in Europe most probably as an imitation of carnivals, which took place in Venice and other places. And today, I would say, unfortunately, this seems to be the most important part of Purim, which is not.
And like every Jewish holiday, nothing is really as it seems on the surface. So what does Purim symbolize for the Jews?
Purim, it's a point of total darkness that comes before the light, before the sunlight, before the sunrise. The Kabbalists look at Purim as something that is very personal. Every person has moments in his life in which everything looks dark, grim, and it's a coming to a dead end. And many times this is the most amazing moment in this person's life, because that negative moment, that gruesome, dark moment, is exactly where the person is giving birth to a new perception about life, a perception of reborn and starting all over again from a different point of view. And that's called the place of Ad Lo Yada, not knowing it at all. One day in the year is on Purim, that you drink to a level in which the good and the evil look to you the same. And you can't say the bad guys are the good guys, because without the bad guys, the good guys won't start to walk and change the world. So, thanks to the bad guys, good things are happening.
The one food item everyone associates with Purim are the Hamantaschen, those poppy seeds-filled cookies, which for some odd reason were called in Hebrew Haman's ears. So why would we eat someone's ears on Purim?
Ears because it looks a triangle. It looks like an ear. It's a simple misunderstanding of a German or Yiddish word. It looks like a triangle, so it reminds in a way a ear, but it was filled with poppy seeds, which in German-Yiddish called mon. And when people did not understand anymore what Haman means, they connected it to the name of this guy from the Megillah, Haman. That's how it became the ears of Haman. But there's nothing to do with Haman. We're not eating his part. We're not cannibals. And we're not enjoying eating parts of any human being, especially not such an enemy. So, but that's how it became to be called. And if you like Oznei Haman, that's the Hebrew name for this, enjoy it without going back into the history of this world.
So no matter how we want to interpret the holiday as adults, let's not forget that first and foremost, Purim is the biggest Jewish holiday for kids, with all the customs and fun gifts. For Jane 1, I'm Ron Jacobson, wishing all our viewers happy Purim from Jerusalem.